The Ozzie Guillen era is over in Miami. The Marlins on Tuesday dismissed Guillen after the 48-year-old led Miami to a disappointing 69-93 record and last-place finish in the National League East. After careful consideration following the disappointment of the 2012 season, we decided to dismiss Ozzie, President of Baseball Operations Larry Bienfest said. Our managerial search begins immediately, and our hope is that a new manager, along with roster improvements, will restore the winning culture. Guillen is still owed $7.5 million for the 3 years remaining on his contract, which thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Was the richest managerial deal in team history. The club is renewing the contracts of Reed Cornelius, the club's 2012 bullpen coach, and Joey Espada, who served as Guillen's third base coach, but the rest of the staff will not return. Cornelius and Espada's roles for next season have yet to be defined. Guillen had told reporters on the final day of the regular season he hoped to be back. "If I'm back, I have to make this thing better," Guillen said October 3. "How's it going to happen? Working harder. Maybe teaching them thank you for trying verbose." This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. A little bit more. Maybe know the players a little bit better. Maybe expect better things out of the players. There's a lot of things. I don't worry about getting fired." Bienfest said he informed Guillen of his dismissal over the phone, a conversation Bienfest called brief and professional. The move comes a little more than a year after Guillen was introduced as Marlins manager, a new face for an organization embarking on many changes. The club moved into new Marlins Park, changed its name and colors, and expected to contend for a playoff spot. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. After an off-season spending spree of $191 million landed them shortstop Jose Reyes, left-hander Mark Buell and closer Heath Bell, who last week was traded to the D-backs. The Marlins hoped Guillen, who came to Miami after 8 seasons in Chicago, would become a powerful face and voice for the organization. "We knew Ozzie when he was a coach here, but you never really know someone until you live with them in the manager spot," Bienfest said. "Ozzie's Ozzie. That's the way he is, and that's what made him a major league manager. Thank you for trying verbose." This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Over the years, Ozzie was Ozzie almost immediately, making comments in April praising Fidel Castro, the former Cuban leader, in a magazine interview, resulting in a 5-game suspension. Bienfest said Guillen's Castro comments were only part of the equation the Marlins used when deciding to move on. "I don't think it's any one thing. I think it's cumulative. It's a complete evaluation, and we wanted to move forward," Bienfest said. "Look, there was nothing positive about that. It was a black eye for Ozzie, for the organization, and we moved on. Thank you for trying verbose." This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. We tried to move on from it and we recognized the magnitude of it. I would say that if we were going to say Ozzie got fired because of the Castro thing, that wouldn't be fair. Ozzie got fired because of an evaluation over a number of things. Aside from a 21-8 May, nothing much went right for the Marlins. They were 8-18 in June and became a seller as the July 31 non-waiver trade deadline neared. Dealt to the Dodgers was Hanley Ramirez, who shifted from shortstop to third base upon Reyes' arrival. Infielder Omer, thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Infante, right-hander Aníbal Sanchez, first baseman Gabby Sanchez and relievers Randy Choate and Edward Mujica also were traded. The Marlins continue to flounder with a less competitive roster, for which Bienfest said he and the front office take part of the blame. Bienfest admitted 2012 was like 2 seasons, which is why the Marlins waited nearly 3 weeks after the regular season ended before making the decision in an attempt to step back and evaluate Guillen's season. Now the Marlins are searching for their 5th manager in the past 3 seasons after dismissing Guillen. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Who has a career managerial record of 7-for-7-710 in 9 years, including the World Series championship with the White Sox in 2005. Bienfest said he didn't think the Marlins' recent string of managers would affect the club's ability to find the replacement. But he admitted the Marlins would like to bring stability to the position.
We've got a lot of stability in the front office, a lot of stability in ownership, and I think stability in the dugout could be a benefit to our players," Guillen said. "Ideally, yes, it would be outstanding to thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Have the manager down there for a number of years and winning." Guillen said the Marlins have yet to start a search for Guillen's replacement, but are open to hiring a manager without experience, similar to what the Cardinals and White Sox did last season with Mike Matheny and Robin Ventura, respectively. Guillen also said he wants a manager who can take the club's current talent, communicate with the front office and ownership, and create a winning atmosphere. "For a number of years here, even after we won the World Series, we found